With less than a day remaining until the revolt against Dante changes Hypixel Skyblock forever, some unsettling information has been uncovered that has caused some concern throughout the community. My name is Derailious, and is Technoblade really on our side? On top of this, we're going to be going over some major updates that are likely to be coming within the next few weeks, but before we get into any of that, I want to say thank you guys for all the support recently, as it really means a ton, but only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you could hit that button down below, it really would mean a ton, as we are less than 9,000 subscribers away from YouTube rank. Without any further ado though, let's get right into the video. Starting off, if you click on Clerk Seraphine, you can see that there is a call to action, which basically just acts as a timer until the revolt begins. As you can see right now, there is about 21 hours and 28 minutes remaining until it actually starts. We will gather in the community center, and that's where we'll confront Dante. As well, it states here to follow your leaders, but some information has made some people concerned about that, and I'll get into that now. So within the last few hours in Hypixel Skyblock, a couple items were actually leaked, and they seem to be related to the event happening tomorrow. Essentially, these are reskinned variants of the Happy Mask and the Dante Talisman. One is a Pig Mask, and one is a Technoblade Talisman. Now, some people were thinking that this is pretty innocent, and actually really cool, because you're able to basically reskin your Dante Talisman or your Happy Mask into the Technoblade Talisman and the Pig Mask. However, some other people were thinking that this might have some worse overall meaning. Maybe that the goons will stick around and that Technoblade will just take over and force everyone to do the same thing that Dante does, albeit with different perks. I don't really think this is the case. I think that this is basically supposed to be a way for us to, remove our allegiance to Dante. If you had the Dante Talisman, you can, transfer it over, and that way you'll be a true resistance member or something like that. Honestly, I don't know for sure how it's going to play out. Some people were pretty concerned about that. I saw a lot of discussion about it on the forums, and I think it's pretty interesting that we're actually able to have these sorts of discussions now. So, overall, some interesting stuff, and I can't wait to see both of these items in the game. Next up, we have a pretty interesting tweet from Minicloon himself. As you can see on screen now, he states, "Buy out all Krampus." And what the picture is a Cobblestone Minion, which is a tier 12 Cobblestone Minion, with a Krampus helmet in it. For those who don't know, the Krampus helmet is an item that you can get from red gifts. It's a pretty rare overall drop, and it doesn't really have many uses. Currently, the only use of the item is that it gains you +1 health per 50 gifts given by the wearer, with a max of 500 health. This is a pretty useless overall perk. A lot of helmets can do better than that, and there's really no need to ever wear an item like that, but it seems to be getting a new use. As you can see, it states this item can be used as a minion upgrade. Place it in one singular minion, and it will occasionally generate red gifts. The price for this item has obviously shot through the moon, so if you want to pick one up, I recommend doing so relatively soon, as the price continues to rise. I don't know how useful this item will actually be, we'll just have to wait and see on that one, but in reality, I think it will be a mildly useful overall tool to actually get people red gifts and the items contained within. I think that the price of the Krampus helmet will drop over time, as red gifts are primarily the way to get the Krampus helmet in the first place, so because of that, as more of them enter the economy, that means more red gifts will, and therefore more Krampus helmets will. It's the case of the item is basically able to produce itself, so the price will drop. Next up, we have a pretty important piece of information that you guys should probably know. Currently, the buyback system from NPCs has been disabled, so do not accidentally sell items to the buyback system. If you put a Hyperion in there, it's gone forever. You will not be able to get it back, so make sure you lock your slots if you can, and if you can't, do not use NPC menus to sell stuff. Only sell stuff through the bazaar, or put the items in a specific corner of your inventory to sell them. You don't want to accidentally lose stuff in this way, as it really would suck. Sad to see that this had to happen, but dupers keep on finding ways to duplicate items, and that needs to stop first and foremost, so I understand the reasoning. As our final piece of information for the day, according to the Cowshed Discord, the location of the Revolt event has been revealed. Now this one isn't guaranteed to happen, and I want to make that very clear here, but according to this official source, as you can see, the location on screen now will be one of the places where the Revolt event occurs. I am not too certain about this myself. Some people have been saying that it's behind the giant door that's been locked up in the hub for so long, but we just have to wait and see. We have less than a day left, so for now, all we can do is speculate. With the Revolt event happening within the next 24 hours and some quality of life updates planned for the next week after that, the next while in Hypixel Skyblock looks to be pretty interesting. As more updates come out, I'll be sure to make more videos covering the content, and on top of that, I'll be sure to cover any other important information I get about specific topics related to the game. Overall though, thank you so much for supporting the channel in the last few weeks, as it really means a ton. My name is Derailious, thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.